Thanks, LeBron.
Yep.
Okay, and last question, we're gonna go to Simone Sondri, please.
Yeah, yesterday Adam spoke about the vaccination program. Obviously, your voice carries a lot of weight on the Player Association and on the NBA in general. Do you plan to get vaccinated as soon as it's available? And do you advise also member of the Players Association to get vaccinated?
That's a conversation that my family and I will have. And pretty much probably keep that to a private thing. Obviously, I've seen, Adam had his comments about, the vaccination and whatnot, but things like that, when you decide to do something, I think that's a conversation between you and your family and not for everybody. So I'll keep it that way.
All right. Thank you so much, LeBron. Have a great All-Star game. Everyone, thank you.
I appreciate you guys.
Let me be very clear about something. I fully understand where LeBron James is coming from, right there. And I respect that man immensely for what he had to say. Because we know the shameful history this nation has with what was essentially medical experimentation on black folks. I understand wanting to keep medical issues private. I was right there with LeBron on this. But let me be straight with you about something. In the interest of full disclosure, after long, hard thought spanning the last few months, I've decided I am getting the COVID-19 vaccine. And I'm doing it today, this very day, right after I'm done taping this show. And here's why. COVID-19 has killed more than 525,000 people in the United States of America. More than 2.6 million people worldwide. It's hard to even comprehend the enormity of those numbers. Yet the virus has been especially brutal to my community, with data showing black Americans being far more likely to get infected, get hospitalized, and yes, even die from COVID-19. And now the data shows black Americans are not getting the vaccine, at least not at the same rate as other communities. Just in Philadelphia, where Rite Aid pharmacies are distributing the vaccine, 87% of vaccinations so far have gone to white folks, reportedly, yet just 4% to blacks. In a city with a 40% black population, or I should say 40+%. It's like that all across the country, by the way. I personally drove by the Jacob Javits Center in New York City this past weekend. It's a vaccination center. I saw what looked to be at least 1,000 people standing in line. Maybe 10 to 20 of them were black. This COVID pandemic and its impact on the African American community has made me rethink the hesitation I once had, primarily on keeping things like this so private. Why is simple. It's because people are dying. My people are dying. It's because people are dying. My people are dying. LeBron James has done almost everything right since he entered the National Basketball Association. He's spoken out and been on the right side on huge issues impacting the black community over and over and over again. He's been a leader, an influencer. LeBron James has been an example. I encourage him to continue to be that shining example on this. Again, it's necessary. King James, it really is necessary.
What?
After long, hard thought spanning the last few months, I've decided I am getting the COVID-19 vaccine. And I'm doing it today, this very day, right after I'm done taping this show. It's hard to even comprehend the enormity of those numbers. This COVID pandemic and its impact on the African American community has made me rethink the hesitation I once had, primarily on keeping things like this so private. Why is simple. It's because people are dying. My people are dying. King James, it really is necessary.
What the fuck?